What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 7 in my 8th annual 31 Days of Horror, a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October, leading right up to Halloween. So, continuing along here, I decided to review a film because its sequel is actually hitting theaters later this month, which I'll probably watch and maybe even review. And that film is Zombieland from the year 2009. Zombieland Double Tap comes out later this month, just in a week or two, I think. And I decided to revisit Zombieland, which I have not seen since probably around 2010, so good 9 years ago. I didn't really care for it when I first seen it, and to be honest, I just didn't really care about a lot of the films that were coming out theatrically and around this era. I was kind of bitter with like the comedy stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did this come out in 3D? Because watching it, I'm like, this looks like it was designed for 3D. But this is not a 3D version of the film, and I don't think I've seen a 3D version of the film, so who knows. But I did pick up the 4K Ultra HD. I'm loving the 4K. This film looks great on 4K, by the way, as it should. It came out in 2009. But yeah, this film is pretty gorgeous and stylish. It basically follows Jesse Eisenberg, who is, I don't even know his name in the film, Columbus. So he's a college student. Everybody sort of has their own nickname because they don't use real names, so it's either where they're from or where they're going. So Woody Harrelson is Tallahassee. The other two girls are like Little Rock and something. But anyway, so he is basically thrust into the zombie apocalypse. We are told the story from the point of view of him already existing in the zombie apocalypse, and then there's a flashback to like when it all happened. So it's a zombie comedy, so zomcom or a zomedy, and it's actually very well done in the beginning. The setup is really cool. Jesse Eisenberg has all these rules to surviving the zombie apocalypse, like, you know, Rule 12, double tap, meaning be sure the zombie's dead by shooting it again. Rule 1, cardio, you know, like make sure that you're able to outrun the zombies, because they do run in this film. So he has all these rules to living in the zombie apocalypse. He's a very nerdy, sort of backward, very you know, neurotic type of person, and he meets Woody Harrelson, who is more this like kick-ass, like take names kind of dude, and they have some, you know, fun moments of comedy, and then he meets his love interest and her little sister, and they kind of survive the zombie apocalypse together. I love the opening of this film, the roles, like all that stuff. I even like how the it's almost sort of this meta type thing in a way, where they're referencing sort of the fact that it's a film almost. They're putting overlays and, like, you know, edits of text in the movie itself, and making it mesh with the backgrounds and stuff like that. It's a very stylized movie, and shot very well. I like the style to it. The only thing that I don't really like about Zombieland is I feel like once they meet the other two characters, it's just kind of boring. I don't think it's that interesting. The romantic angle, I think, is played out, and it feels played out. They meet, I guess I won't spoil it. There's a cameo from another actor in this film, and I've never thought it was funny. I just thought it was kind of like, okay, cool. Like, I feel like I think people love that, and I just never have. I just never have liked it. And then also just like the whole like end scene is like very almost sloppily written. It just feels so simple and just exactly what you would expect, and it just kind of loses it for me. Like the scenes where early on where they're like, you know, going into the stores and killing the zombies and just breaking stuff, and it just looks really good. It's shot really well. It's like clear as ever in 4K. I love all that stuff. I love all the rules, and I love the like Twinkie stuff and the interactions. The awkward humor of Jesse Eisenberg is awesome. it just kind of loses me in the later section of film. I still think it's pretty good, but I never saw it as like one of the greats when talking about zombie movies or even zombie comedies, which a lot of people do, much like Shaun of the Dead. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10 though. Still think it's pretty good. We will see Zombieland Double Tap later this month. I'm happy that they got the band back together. They tried to do that Amazon TV series thing that just didn't work. I mean, the sequel to Zombieland has been in production, or pre-production rather, development since the first one came out. So pretty crazy, 10 years. So with that said, see you guys tomorrow with another review. Peace out.